There you go. Hi everyone, I'm Chrissy and I'm here with Christine and Giuseppe, and we are here to give you a virtual yoga class that you can do anytime at home. And this is from Fit to Shine Studio. So we're going to start today on our backs, but before we get started, I want you to grab a prop today. I need a strap. If you don't have a strap, some options would be a dog leash,
a tie,
a towel. Anything else that starts with T?
toilet paper.
If you have any.
You can use a long sock too.
A long sock,
Mm-hmm.
a long scarf.
Yep.
So take some time and go grab something. You'll appreciate having it. And we'll start in just a minute. Or less. And when you're ready, we're going to start on our backs. I'll just give you a place to lay if you already have your props ready. Have your strap with you down by your side. Allow your body to relax. Feel your inhales and your exhales grow in length. Take a minute just to be. Let go of the day. Let go of the stress. Allow the tension to release from your body. Today we will spend some time focusing on our hips. Open and strong hips help balance and remove negative energy within us. Your hips are directly related to the nerve endings and store many of the emotions within us. When stress enters your body, emotional energy is sent out to the joints, and a large chunk of this emotional stress hits in the hip joints, causing tightness and tension. Today, we will focus on releasing some of the tightness and tension and negative energy within us. Sometimes we hold on to this negative energy, this stress, because of our need to control the situation. Letting go helps us to live a more peaceful state of mind and helps restore our balance. It allows others to be responsible for themselves and for us to take our hands off of situations that do not belong to us. This frees us from unnecessary stress. Today, I encourage you to let go. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the stress. Let go of the worry. Allow your eyes to flutter open. And then find your strap. We're going to open the strap up completely. And then we're just going to take the strap, reach our right foot up towards the sky, and step our right foot right into the center of the strap, the belt, the tie. And then once your foot is stepped in between the strap, begin to climb up your strap so your foot is facing the ceiling. Maybe your foot's coming a little bit closer to your chest. Allow your shoulders to rest onto the mat. Feel the air enter and leave your body. But maybe you want to give your foot a little massage and just kind of take that strap from side to side. Good, massaging the foot. When you're ready, find stillness. Begin to pass that strap to your right hand. Take your left hand either out to the side or place it onto your left hip. And slowly begin to open that right foot out to the right side of the room, opening up, lifting up. Good, maybe use your right elbow as a shelf here to relax in the shoulders. Find your breath. Let go of the tension. We're going to stay here for 2 more big, beautiful breaths. And then slowly come back to center. Begin to climb up that strap. Good, relaxing in your shoulders, relaxing in your face, and just breathing. Now begin to take your right hand and actually hand the strap to your left hand. And then take your right hand and place it right in the hip crease of your right hip. So right where your thigh meets your hip. Good, press into that spot, anchor down that right hip, and begin to take that right foot towards the left side of the room this time. Good. Breathing. Find your breath. Take 2 more big deep breaths here. On your next exhale, go back to center. Slowly climb up that strap 1 more time. Good, anchoring in the left leg. Good, breathing. And slowly take that right foot down to meet the left foot. Either hold on to the strap but release the tension so it can straighten the right leg all the way down. And then once you get there, take a minute to be, and take the left foot into the strap and just switch feet. Good. When you're ready, begin to climb up that strap. Good. Massage the foot here. Go side to side with that strap. So thanking them for their hard work today. And when you're done, find stillness. Good. Relax the right hand down to the mat. Good. And begin to slowly open up the left hand out to the left side. Good, anchoring in that left hip. Good. Breathing. Taking 3 big breaths here. And slowly coming back to center. Good. Climbing up that strap again. Good, so let's switch the strap to the opposite hand. So take it over towards your left hand. No, right hand. And then place the left hand on the left hip. Good, press that left hip into the ground. And then just take the foot over maybe so that it crosses the body. Not too much, not too little. You should feel this right down your IT band. So pressing into that left hip. Maybe you climb up the strap a little bit to feel a little more. Good. Maybe 3 more breaths here. slowly come back to center. And climb up that strap one last time. Feel the stretch down the hamstring. Good, and when you're ready, release that left foot down to the mat. Feel the difference in your legs and the length. Maybe the tension from your back is released a little bit here. You can release the strap off to the side. You won't need it for a while. Good, and then just bring your knees into your chest and give your body a big hug. Maybe rock side to side here just to feel some tension release from your body. And when you're ready, find stillness. Allow your heels to press up towards the ceiling. And then if you have a block handy, grab it. If not, no worries. You can do this without a block, just separating your hands. So from here, I want you to keep those feet lifted up towards the sky. And then I just want you to begin to reach that block up towards the feet and lift the shoulder blades up off the mat. Good, find your breath. Reach a little higher and slowly lower down. On your next exhale, begin to reach, press the lower back into the mat. Find your breath. Begin to press that left foot down towards the mat as if it were in a hover here. Good. And now begin to reach that block over to the right side of the room. Good. Now, take the right foot down to meet the left. Find that hover. Good. Come back to center. And slowly lift up. Maybe, maybe not. Slowly lower back down. That works too. Good. Press into your feet. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Activating our core. Breathing. Slowly lower all the way down. Lift your feet up towards the sky. We have another side. So flex the feet. Reach the block up towards the feet. Lift the shoulder blades up off the mat. Good. Take the right foot to a hover. And then begin to twist the torso, twist the body, twist the block towards the left side. Good. Take the left foot down to meet the right. Good. And from here, you can find your boat pose, or you can lay your shoulders down to the mat and lift your heels. What feels good to you? Slowly lower the feet back down. Slowly lower all the way down. Press your hips up towards the sky. Find your bridge pose. Good. You can lift and lower here if that feels better to you, or stay lifted. Take one more breath. Lower back down. Last time, we're going to do both sides this time. Lift the heels up towards the sky. Last one though, no worries. Good. Begin to reach the block up towards your heels. Open up the chest here. Good. Lower the left foot down to a hover. Reach the block over to the right side of the room. Lower the right foot to a hover. Come back to center. Lift. Good. Lower back down. Lift the feet back up. Switch sides. Left, right leg hovers. Left leg lifts. Find the reach. Come back to center. If you choose, lift. If not, that's enough. Lower back down. Okay, that's enough of that. Plant the heels. Press the hips up towards the sky and stretch out that torso, pressing the knees towards the front of the room. And your bridge pose. If you have your block handy and you want a moment, take that block and place it right underneath of your sacrum. Take a restorative bridge pose. A pillow works here. Some books work here. Find your breath. Good. Inhale, lift your hips back up. Release the block out from underneath of you and begin to exhale. Lower all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest and maybe rock side to side. Maybe some big knee circles feel good here. Just releasing some of the tension from your back. And when you're ready, on your time, find stillness. Hug the knees into the chest and begin to rock forward and back onto the spine here. Good. Until you find your way to a comfortable seat. Good. Once you get there, begin to plant the right foot over top of the left knee or the left thigh. Flex in the left foot and plant the left foot underneath of the right. This is your fire log pose. Fire log pose can look different in different bodies, right? So, option to place a block underneath of the right knee here, or straighten the right leg out in front of you, or left leg out in front of you. Good. Well, it feels good to you. I love you two facing each other. It's great. Good. And from here, just begin to sweep your arms up. And we're going to find a nice twist in our body. So I want you to take that right hand to the back, behind your spine, just to find a little kickstand here. And take the left hand to the outside of the left thigh. Open up the chest here. Good. Maybe inhale, find length. And exhale, if you choose, find a little more twist. Maybe taking that gaze towards that right shoulder. And then when you're ready, come back to center, sweep your arms up. Inhaling. Exhale, if you choose, stay here. If not, you can begin to hinge at the waist and fold into your legs. You can feel this stretch in your hips sitting or folding forward. It's your yoga. Slowly walk your hands towards your shin. Take your feet out in front of you and just shake them out.
You have control issues.
You have control issues.
It's like, wow.
Same. Good. Maybe the legs are pat. Let them good to you. When you're done, find stillness. We're just going to switch sides. So take the left foot over top of the right thigh. Good. Flex in the left foot and take the right foot underneath. So a lot of times this left leg or left knee is going to be lifted super high, and that's okay. All right. Just take a block underneath, or maybe take your fist underneath, whatever feels good. Good. On your inhale, begin to sweep your arms up. Awesome. Exhale, we're just going to twist towards the left side, dropping the left hand behind the left spine, opening up here. Getting rid of all that excess food we've been eating. Feel the air enter and leave your body. On your inhale, find length. On your exhale, maybe you twist a bit more. Slowly coming back to center, unwinding. Get your arms up. Exhale, touch your neighbor's hands and hold. Not this week. Slowly walk your hands back towards your shins. Take your feet out in front of you. Shake them out one last time. Good. When you're ready, find a comfortable seat. Drop to your knees. I lie. Come to tabletop. Good. In your tabletop, we're just gonna stack our hands right underneath of our shoulders, our knees right underneath of our hips. Allow all the air to exit. On your inhale, begin to drag your chest forward. Lift your hips up towards the sky, finding your cow pose. Exhale, find your cat pose. Close your eyes for a moment and find your breath with your movement. On your inhale, finding your cow. On your exhale, finding your cat. Good. After your next cat pose, find your way to a neutral spine. And then from here, I want you just to begin to press that right foot towards the back of your mat. Curl the right toes under. Good. Reach the right foot up so that the right foot is lined up with your hips. Bend in the right knee. And begin to take that knee in towards your chest. Good. Open the knee up to that right side of the room. And then begin to take your knee towards the back of the room. Knee to the chest. Opening up to the right side of the room. All the way to the back. Drawing big knee circles here. Opening up the hips. After your next circle, switch directions. And this feels good to you. Lower the right knee down. And we're just going to switch sides. So the left toes are going to curl under. The left foot's going to press towards the back of the room. Lift the left foot up, bend in the knee. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Opening up, all the way back. Big hip circles. 5 big circles. After your 5th one, switch directions. Once you feel a little more open here, drop that left knee down to the mat. Good. Begin to press into your hands. Begin to curl the right toes under. Press that right foot towards the back of the room. Lift the right foot up. Good. Begin to walk those left fingers towards the front of the mat. And slowly lift the left hand up. From here, I want you to bring that left elbow to the right knee. Exhaling. Inhaling, finding length. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, find length. Exhale, knee to elbow. And length. 2 more. On your breath. Good. Keep the length. Keep the lift. Keep the reach. Begin to bend in that right knee and press that right knee towards the right side of your mat. Opening up as if you were peeing on a fire hydrant. Drop the right hand or left hand down to the mat. Good. Right knee opens you up. Good. And from here, reach the right hand or left hand towards the front of the room. And then take a left hand goalpost shape. So press the left elbow towards the left side of the room. So right knee, right side, left elbow, left side. Good. Breathing. Drop the left hand down to the mat. Straighten the right leg or towards the right side of the room. So we're just opening up. What is she doing to me? That's enough of this. Slowly lower the right foot down to the right side of the mat. Good. For a purpose, I swear. So from here, drop the right foot down, walk the hands forward, curl the left toes under, and then press the left hip towards the left heel, stretching out the hamstring. Only if it feels good. Good. Breathe. Take one more breath here. Walk your hands forward, come back to your table, kick that right foot back, cross the right foot over the left ankle, press into the ball of the right foot, and then take your gaze over your left shoulder to your right foot, stretching out that right hip flexor. Good. Reach that right foot towards the back of the room. Find length. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Sit back onto your heels for a moment. Good. Take your wrists, interlace your hands, and then just slowly inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you lower. Rolling the wrists, interlacing the hands, rolling the ankle or the ankles. Don't do that. Good. You just have one more side. I feel good vibes on the other side. Shake them out a little bit. And when you're ready, find your table. Make sure your props are out of the way on the left side of your mat, just to be safe. Good. Curl the left toes under. Press the left foot towards the back of the mat. Begin to walk the right fingers towards the front of the room. Good. And then begin to reach the right hand towards the front of the room as you lift the left foot up. Good. Elbow to knee on your exhale. 5 breaths. Your breaths have sunk together. 5, find the reach. Good, bend in the knee, bend in the elbow. Take your goalpost shape, press the right or left knee out to the left side of the room. Good, that's awful, isn't it? Good. Slowly lower the left hand down. Reach the left foot towards the left side of the room. Open up. Good. When you reach the left foot, maybe press the left toes towards the front of the mat. Reach, reach, reach. And then when you're ready, lower the inside of that left foot down. Awesome. Walk your hands forward an inch. If you choose, curl the right toes under and then begin to press that right bum cheek towards the right foot. Good. Feel the stretch. Good. When you're ready, walk your hands back. Find your table, lift that left foot back up, and then press that left foot towards the back. Good. We're going to cross that left foot over the right foot, press into the ball of the left foot, and then look over the shoulder of the right shoulder to the left foot. Left, right, left. With a stretch down the hip flexor. When you're ready, press into your hands. Reach that left foot towards the back of the room one last time. We're almost done. Good. Bend in the knee, drop the knee down. Good. Press the hands Press into your hands, press your hips towards your heels. You can open up your hips by pressing big toes together. We're going into a child's pose for a moment. Just to take some tension off of our hands and our wrists. That way you can cuss me out and I can't see you. When you're ready to move, meet me in downward facing dog, but take your time, stay as long as you choose. Your yoga. Can't even say it anymore. Good. You're here. Very first downward facing dog. If you choose, you can begin to pedal your feet out here. Find your movement for your body, whether it's shifting your hips from side to side, whether it's pressing one heel into the mat and bending the other knee. What feels good to you? Good. And then begin to soften your knees. Look forward. You can step. You should step. You can walk. You can float to the top of your mat. Once you get there, find your half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise with your arms out, up, overhead, lift up, look up. Palms begin to touch. Good. Hands drag down the heart center and down by your side. Good. Find your mat. Maybe shift into the balls of your feet and then back into the heels. Maybe you settle in by rocking side to side. Allow your eyes to close and just feel your feet sinking into your mat. Allow your eyes to flutter open as you inhale, sweep your arms up. Good. Interlace your hands and begin to press your palms up towards the sky. Good. Slowly reach your hands towards the right side of the room. Find length in your torso. Feel the reach. Press those shoulders into their home. Find your breath. Slowly coming back to center. Inhale. On your next inhale, reach towards the left side. When you're ready, come back to center. Take your time. Good. And from here, I want you to take your hands and place them onto your lower back, like right where your 1980s jeans pockets were. Good. Squeeze those elbows towards each other. Press the tailbone down, and then begin to lift your chest up towards the sky. Take one more big breath here. Release the hands and fold into your legs. Good. Find your half lift. Plant your hands, step back into your high plank pose. Good. You can shift forward and lower down to your chaturanga here if you choose. Press up to your upward facing dog. Good. Press back, downward facing dog. Good. Allow the right foot to rise up. Good. Bend in the knee. Open up the hips here. Maybe stack the right hip over the other. Maybe that feels awful in your body and you want to just draw big knee circles with your knee. What feels good to you? Finding equal weight in both hands here. When you're ready, begin to press that right foot towards the back of the room. Begin to bring that right knee in towards your nose on your exhale. On your inhale, reach, press it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Good. Flex the foot and begin to step that right foot through in between your hands. Good. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Uncurl the toes and begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Relaxing the shoulders. Just breathe. Press that left hip flexor down towards the mat and towards the front of your mat, opening up that left hip. Begin to plant your hands to frame the right foot, straighten in that right leg, and press your hips towards the back of the room, finding your half split. Good, bend in the knees, sweep your arms up to frame your ears, find your inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, frame the foot, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, step the right foot back to meet the left. Find your high plank. Shift forward to your chaturanga. Press up, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, allow the left foot to rise up. Good, bend in the knees, stack the hips here if you choose, or just draw big circles with your knee. What feels good to you? When you're ready, press that left foot towards the back of the room. On your exhale, bring the left knee to the chin, the nose, the chest. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, step it through when you're ready. Drop the back knee down to the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up to frame your ears, coming into your low crescent lunge or your Vinyasa. Good, find your breath. Just be. As you begin to straighten in that front leg, plant your hands to frame the left foot and press your hips towards the back of the room, finding your half split. You press that left hip towards the back of the room, opening up here. Bend in the knee. You can sweep your arms up to frame your ears on your inhale. Exhale, frame your foot. Back toes curl under, lift the back knee, step back, high plank. Good. Chaturanga here if you choose. Press up, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Taking 3 big, beautiful breaths here. And then when you're ready, soften your knees. Look forward. You can step, you can walk, you can float to the top of your mat. Once you get there, find your half lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, sit down into your chair. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Breathing. Palms begin to touch. Press into your feet as you rise up. Find a nice length in your body. Lift up, look up. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands and step back into your high plank pose. Good. If you choose to Vinyasa here, go for it. Otherwise, press straight to downward facing dog. Good. Allow the right foot to rise up. We're going to take that right knee to our right tricep. Good. Exhaling. On your inhale, press it back. Right knee, right tricep. Inhale, press it back. Right knee, right tricep. Good. This time, squeeze, 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 and step that right foot right beside your right pinky. Good. Press into both hands and drop the left knee down to the mat. Then uncurl the toes for a moment and just allow the right knee to squeeze into the tricep and feel the stretch down your left hip flexor. If you choose, you can curl the toes under and shift that right knee back another time. Awesome. From here, press into your left hand and reach your right hand up towards the sky. Good, finding length. You can take that right hand and place it on the inside of the right thigh and maybe press that right thigh away from you. Good. Take the right hand and place it back down onto the ground. Anchor in your feet. Squeeze that right knee into your right tricep. Good. Press into the right hand this time. Uncurl or curl the toes under. Lift the left knee up off the mats. Good. Right knee presses into the ground. Left hand lifts. Good. Knee can be up or down for this. Take a breath. Maybe two. Awesome place for a block here. Also, you can tent your hand here too. Tent your fingers and rise up onto your fingertips. Good. Allow the left foot or left hand to lower down. Anchor into that ball of that back foot. Squeeze the right cheek into the left thigh and begin to reach the right hand up towards the sky. Good. Now reach that right hand up a little bit higher and tent the left hand. So you're up onto the fingertips of the left hand. Reach the right hand towards the back of the room and reach the left towards the front. Finding a nice twist here. Breathing. Slowly begin to unwind to your high crescent lunge. Awesome. Now from here, begin to press into that right foot. Rise up onto the tiptoes of the left. Press into the right foot and come up into your warrior three. Good breathing. Anchoring the body. Slowly coming back into your high crescent lunge. Begin to sweep your arms up to frame your ears. Exhale, plant your hands to frame the foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Vinyasa if you choose, or go straight to downward facing dog. Also, child's pose is awesome here. Take a moment and just be. When you're ready, come back to your downward facing dog. If you're not, stay in child's pose. Ain't no shame.
It's your yoga.
It's your yoga. Good. Allow the left foot to rise up. We're going to bring that left knee to the left tricep on your exhale. Good. On your inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to tricep. Good. Inhale, press it back. One last time. This time, squeeze it in, and begin to step that left foot to the left kinky. Good. Take a moment just to rock forward and back onto the ball of that back foot. Good. Breathing. And then begin to press into that right hand and lift the left hand up towards the sky this time. You can drop the back knee down to the mat if this feels good to you. Good. Everybody drop the back knee down to the mat. Slowly lower down. And then begin to take that left hand to the inside of the left thigh. Good. Opening up here.
Sorry.
My words are a mess today. Go breathing, opening up the hips, flexing in that left foot, pressing the right hip flexor down towards the ground. Slowly release, plant both hands to the inside, curl the back toes under to lift the back knee. Good. Press into the left hand and reach the right hand up towards the sky. Other way, Chrissy. Oh. Good. Lower the left hand down. Press into the right hand and reach the left hand up towards the sky.
Yes, your legs.
Yeah, there we go. And now the other way. There we go. Awesome. Squeeze that left cheek into the inside of the right thigh. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Anchor. We're going to begin to rise up onto the fingertips of the right hand. So we're going to lift that right hand or left hand up. Rise up into the fingertips and find the twist. See? Woo. Slowly unwind into your high crescent lunge. Bend in the front knee. That was like a karate move there. Good. Reach the fingers behind you. Press all the way into the left foot and launch warrior three. Bend in the left knee. Lower the ball of the right foot down. Sweep your arms up. High crescent lunge. Hands begin to frame the left foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Vinyasa here if you choose. Otherwise, downward facing dog. Last round. Or is that enough? Can we done?
No, you're fine.
Okay. He said, what?
I'll go here for a minute.
Maybe child's pose. The vote is no more rounds.
No, you can do all.
Let the right foot rise up. Good. Take the right knee to the right tricep. And then over to the left. Good. Lower the left knee down to the mat. And we're just going to find our pigeon pose here. Good. So take the left knee back to the right tricep. Lower the left foot to the left wrist. And uncurl the toes or curl the toes under and slowly slide that foot back. Find your pigeon pose. You can stay here if you choose. You can take a block and place it underneath your right cheek here. And slowly begin to walk the hands forward, hinging at the waist if you choose, lowering down. Finding your breath. Just letting go. Slowly walk your hands back. Curl the back toes under. So from here, we're going to press straight to downward facing dog. So bring that right knee in towards your chest and then begin to press that right foot back. Step it back to the left. Just going to stretch out the other side. Let the left foot rise. Let's take the left knee to the left tricep. And then then begin to take the left foot over towards the right wrist. Roll the toes under and shift the knee back. Slowly begin to fold into your legs. When you're ready, begin to walk your hands back towards your shin. Curl the back toes under, and then begin to press to downward facing dog. And then soften your knees. Look forward. Step walker floats to the top of your mat. On your half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise with your arms out, up, overhead, lift up, look up. Allow your palms to touch. Hands drag down the heart center. Down by your side. Give you a little bit of balance today. So if you don't want to face anybody, you want to face a different direction, go for it. Find your strap and just make sure you have it handy. We're just going to start our balance by finding our tree pose. So begin to turn the right toes towards the right side of the room. Good. Press into the ball of the right foot and drop the right heel on the right ankle. Good. Open up the hips and press that right knee towards the back of the room. Take your hands to your hips here if this feels good. Shift the tailbone down. And then when you're ready, you can take your hands to heart center or begin to grow your branches. Maybe your foot slides up your shin here. Skipping your knee, or if you choose, maybe your foot slides up your thigh and you reach down and grab that ankle. Any way you want it. Dance. Maybe shift your hands from side to side or find stillness. When you're ready, allow that right knee to go towards the front of the room and drop the right heel down. Take your hands down the heart center and down by your side. Switching sides, so your left toes are going to turn this time. Good. Left heel drops onto right ankle this time. Good. Hands can go into your hips, anchoring the tailbone here, and then begin to slide that foot up your shin. Hands can go to heart center, or you can begin to grab that ankle and place it on the inside of your thigh, skipping the knee here, opening up the hips. Grow your branches here if you choose. Good. Take the left knee towards the front of the room, flexing the foot, lower down. Hands go down to heart center, down by your side. Grab your strap, last one, I promise. Good. How your hips feeling?
Awesome.
Can you wiggle them? Good.
They did it. Okay.
This is your last one, so I want you to take your foot, and remember how we started. We're going to step our right foot inside the strap here. It's the center of the strap. And then from here, you can just begin to take your hand to your left hip, but before you do, begin to climb up your strap. Now your foot may be here, your foot may be here, and your foot may be to places I can't go. Good. Take your left hand to your left hip. Good, your leg can stay straight or you can bend in the knee as we begin to shift that right foot towards the right side of the room, opening up the hips here. Good. Breathing. Slowly come back to center. Now, keep the lift, but release the strap. Reach your hands up. Good. Lift another inch. Bend the knee, lower down. Hold into your legs. Maybe roll the ankles. What feels good? I have such great news.
Do the other side.
We only have one more side. Good. When you're ready, anchor into that right leg. Good, climb up the strap. If you didn't already switch sides, good, climb up the strap. Go place your hand on your hip, so right hand goes on the hip, and then slowly open up. Find 3 breaths. Slowly come back to center. Keep the left foot lifted, but release the strap. Reach your hands up. Lift it another inch. Bend the knee, lower down. Exhale, fold into your legs. When you're down there, maybe you want to roll your ankles around. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your high plank. All we are doing is lowering all the way down to the mat. Your choice how fast or slow you get there. When you get there, rest a cheek onto the mat. The ones on your face this time. Good. And just be. Let go. Just breathe. When you're ready, slowly roll your forehead down to the mat. Put the palms down by your side to face the mat. Good. Activate the legs, squeeze the legs towards each other, press the toenails towards the back of the room. Uncurl the toes and press into the toenails. Press into your hands on your next inhale. Begin to lift your head and your chest up off the mat. Good. Find your breath. Good. On your next exhale, lower back down. Press the opposite cheek onto the mat. Good. Slowly roll your forehead back down to the mat. Hands are down by your side. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest and your head up off the mat. If you choose, your fingers can follow, lifting them towards the back of the room, reaching, opening up the chest here. Good. Looking down towards your mat to take that crease out of the back of your neck. Good. If you choose, you can lift your toes towards the back of the room, reaching them up off the mat. And as your toes begin to reach, maybe your shins lift, maybe your knees, maybe even a bit of your quads lift up off the mat. She's so mean. Slowly lower back down. Press the opposite cheek onto the mat. Good. This last one is yogi's choice. So slowly roll your forehead down to the mat. Maybe you want to interlace your hands into a basket behind you. Maybe you want something totally different here. When you choose, begin to lift your chest and your head up off the mat. If you want, you can begin to lift your knees, Your ankles and your toes up off the mat. Always breathing. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly lowering all the way down, resting that last cheek down to the mat. We did it. We did yoga. Still the mind. Inhale, peace. Let go of the worries. Exhale all the stress. Notice the breath. Connect to it. Embrace the calm. Plant your hands underneath of your shoulders. Good, and we're just going to begin to wag our tail all the way back to our child's pose. So shifting onto your knees, maybe shifting your hips from side to side, maybe to your tabletop, side to side, releasing the lower back here. We're lowering all the way down, hips to heels, bum to heels, forehead rests down to the mat or a block here. And then begin to walk your hands back towards your knees. Slowly, carefully. Good. Press into your hands. Press your shoulder blades up towards the sky. Press your chin in towards your chest. Slowly scroll up. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears once you rise. And then exhale, press your shoulders down and back. Good. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale up. Exhale, down and back. Maybe you want to shift the right ear towards the right shoulder. Shifting the chin towards the chest. And then maybe the left ear towards the left shoulder. Maybe rolling side to side here. Finding any places that you might be stuck. When you're ready, find stillness. Chin goes in towards your chest. And slowly take your gaze towards the front of the room. Close your eyes here. And then begin to rest a cheek onto the mat, the bottom ones this time. And just begin to scoot your bum towards the center of your mat. And finding your favorite place. So plant your feet onto the mat. Reach your fingers towards the front of the room. Or just find your props. And then press your shoulders down. And then we're just going to slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Once you get there, give your body a big hug. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And maybe open up your hands to a T here. Shift your knees towards the left side of the room, stretching out your right side body first. Or if you like it different, do it different. Feeling the air enter and leave your right side body. If you choose, you can begin to straighten that right leg out towards the right side of the room just to open up that IT band here. If that feels good, resting the inside of the right foot onto the ground. Slowly coming back to center. If you need more time, stay. No one's watching. Give your body a big hug. Recenter it. Open back up to a T, and then shift to the other side. If you choose, you can straighten that left foot towards the left, just opening up that IT band. If you're stretching out that hip one last time. We give them a lot of love today. And slowly shifting back to center. Taking any final stretches you may need or want. Maybe adding any props that you may need or want. To find your way to your final resting pose. Allow your heels to rest heavy onto the mat. The tension release from your toes, your ankles, your shins and your calves. Allow your knees to soften as the tension releases from your thighs, your hips. Feeling the belly rise and fall with the breath. As the tension releases from your core. Feeling your chest expand and shrink. Allowing the tension to release from the shoulders all the way down to the fingertips. Feeling the throat soften with the next swallow. Your teeth begin to separate as your lips begin to part. Allowing the tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relaxing in your jaw. With your eyes closed, taking that internal gaze, that space right in between your eyebrows. Feeling your face relax. Allowing your whole body to relax. Letting go helps us live a more peaceful state of mind. It helps us to restore balance. It allows others to be responsible for themselves and for us to take our hands off situations that don't belong to us. It frees us from unnecessary stress. Today, I encourage you to let go of the need to control. Let go of the stress. Let go of the worry. The day we let go of the things that weigh us down is the day that we begin to shine the brightest. Begin to deepen your breathing. Stay here if you choose. Or you can begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe you want to roll the ankles and the wrists. You like a full body stretch here, and you want to reach your fingers towards the back of the room and your toes towards the front of the room. You're bringing your knees into your chest or planting your feet onto the mat. Rolling off to whatever side you choose. Taking a moment just to be. Begin to use that top hand to find your way to a comfortable seat. Once you get there, your hands can either rest onto your thighs or your hands can come to heart center, allowing your palms to touch. Allowing your chin to go in towards your fingers or towards your chest. Allow your eyes to close. Letting go isn't a one-time thing. It's something that you have to do every single day, over and over again. Here's to letting go with you. Namaste. Bye.